Hi, and welcome to Behind the Craft with Paul Forgy. I'm Paul Forgy, and I am in Full Sail's online digital cinematography degree. Today, I will be interviewing Gary Longnecker, who is the Director of Photography at In Touch Ministries here in Atlanta. Gary could not physically be here, but I did an interview over email, and I will be standing in for him during this interview. To begin, who is one of your favorite visual artists, and or what is your favorite style of visual art? I'm a cinematographer, and I pay a great deal of attention to what other cinematographers are doing. Most of the ones that I follow are feature film cinematographers and commercial cinematographers. Robert Richardson, Roger Deakins, and Janusz Kaminski are three of my favorite cinematographers working. I learn a great deal from how others are using the various tools available currently to achieve unique looks, whether it be through the use of lighting fixtures and techniques, the lens choices, the wide range of motion picture cameras, or even the use of sets, staging, or framing. I do love still photography as well, and try to use the principle of it in my cinematography. Older black and white masters such as Alfred Stieglitz and Ansel Adams always inspire me. Today, I enjoy the HDR techniques of Trey Ratcliffe. What do you see as the role of visual arts in society today, particularly in your profession? There are so many delivery paths for the visual arts now. The internet is limitless, but also there are video menu boards in restaurants, motion signage in stores, on billboards, and on the sides of buses and street signs. Anywhere that a gathering of people will take place, the marketplace is using visual arts. Not just static visual arts, such as the traditional picture advertisement, but motion imagery that is dynamic and bold. We are constantly bombarded by motion imagery to buy something or to get information. This is the way you reach the younger generation, with short, well-produced visual audio / visual bites. Visual arts mainly, but also to a lesser extent the audible arts, are the main way to get information to the generations coming up past Generation X. The younger generation is very savvy to technology and media. And in my profession, television ministry, we have to be just as slick as the secular world to hold our audience. But if the Christian media professionals can do it as well as the secular professionals, and take advantage of all of the avenues to deliver our content, our message will be watched, listened to, and accepted by the up-and-coming generations, which are the main visual art consumers. Speaking of the new role of visual arts and the new generation, what popular images do you see that are frequently repeated throughout your industry? Currently, everything has a very organic, sometimes grungy look to it, generally very stylized and contrasty as well. I believe this is due to the prominence of the DSLR cameras in the commercial production market. The cameras are cheap, lightweight, easy to use, and the lenses and accessories are the same. The images look cinematic and create the impression that a great deal of production value has been used in the project. This is not completely a bad thing for the industry, but one side effect is that it has driven the cost of producing high quality pieces down, which in turn has caused the producers and agencies to expect great products still, but at cheaper prices. The technology is actually making younger professionals who are on their way up the ladder appear to be better at the craft than they are. New communications and media technologies make imagery almost instantly available. Do you believe that this is having a positive or negative influence on your field or industry? It is positive. It is certainly more work and more opportunities for everyone. It is greater exposure for someone's work as well. It is giving people who have not traditionally had an outlet for their visual creativity a chance for others to see how talented they are and potentially inspire that person to a career in the visual arts. An example is how kids can take a photo using their camera phone through the Instagram app, color correct it with the free Snapseed app, and post it for everyone to see almost instantly. Or even post it to a stock photo site where he or she can potentially make money with it. And that was done for free. How has your knowledge of famous artworks influenced your creative process? Well, I can't say that I have a great amount of knowledge of great artworks per se. I have studied the art of cinema at great length. I do believe that motion cinema is the greatest man-made art form in history. If the arts of music, painting, drama, writing, architecture, and photography are considered the great art forms, well then cinema includes them all. My greatest inspiration comes from the greatest art form, however, which is nature. The Sistine Chapel of Michelangelo, the plays of Shakespeare, or the symphonies of Beethoven have absolutely nothing on the Yosemite Valley at sunset, the sun rising over the Grand Canyon, or the clouds clearing to reveal the snow-capped peaks of the Swiss Alps. God is the greatest artist by far. Please be sure to check back in with us next time on Behind the Craft with Paul Forgy.